Now this video is a little bit harder to make. This is my personal opinion looking at the NFC East running backs.
Disclaimer. If you don't like our rankings, well, you're allowed to think that, but you're a piece of shit.
To me, this is one of the most talent-filled divisions when it comes to the running back position. You have Ezekiel Elliott,
big hole,
Saquon Barkley.
On first down, it's Barkley, cuts to the outside, continues, and picks up a first down.
Miles Sanders.
Well, they race up to the line of scrimmage and pitch it to Sanders, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson cuts back across the 30 with a first down.
It's amazing. The talent they have at the running back position in the NFC East scares me. It's I feel like Saquon Barkley deserves the #1 spot at the running back position for the NFC East. This man is a monster. This is a physical specimen. Compared to any other position, he is the Julio Jones of wide receivers. He was made to play running back. Whenever he's on the field, you need to know where Saquon Barkley is, because as soon as his hands are on the ball, whether that's receiving, whether that's rushing, you need to know. Now, the one thing that every Giant fan knows about Saquon Barkley, and I love you 2-6, pass blocking is the only thing I really can think of off the top of my head that Saquon Barkley needs to improve on. There are some plays where it was costly, and like I said, I love 2-6, Saquad for life, but pass blocking is something that needs to be improved in the 2020 NFL season. Ezekiel Elliott to me is a mauler. At the beginning of the game, yeah, he'll break out for 10, yes, he'll break out for 15, maybe even go for a touchdown. But his endurance and his ability to wear down a defense is what makes Ezekiel Elliott a monster, not only in the NFC East, in the league. That's what he does. He'll wear down a defense to the point where he can just run over them and have his way. Something that Ezekiel Elliott needs to work on, really, catching the ball out of the backfield, not making irresponsible plays, and not going for contact if you could go around. He initiates contact, he says, bring it on. But that's not always the answer. Sometimes elusiveness is better than just raw strength. I hate the Dallas Cowboys. The organization can be. I don't care. I like Zeke. Now, what hurts me is putting Miles Sanders at 3 and putting Adrian Peterson at 4, because it makes it seem like they're bad. They're not bad. These running backs are amazing. Miles Sanders, to me, second highest ceiling out of all 4 running backs that we have here. He is already a really good running back. You'll see little holes in his game, small, minuscule. It's like a grater. Once he perfects that, he is going to be a monster in the NFL. I put him under Zeke because we're going off a ceiling. We're going on possible 2020 rankings. If you watch the Eagles play, and yes, I know the injuries. Yes, I know the Carson Wentz. Yes, I know Aguilar. Yeah, I don't care. If you watch him play, there's some plays where you're like,
Ah, damn.
and then there's some plays where you're like, well, if you did this, well, if you did, and then that's with every NFL player. he's a great value or a Walmart branded Saquon. And that's not saying he's bad. He just has small holes in his game where if it's perfected, it's scary. Adrian Peterson, to me, if we were going off legacy, would be number 1 on this list because of what he's done in the league. When Adrian Peterson was on the Minnesota Vikings, he played the Seattle team named the Legion of Boom. If you're following the NFL, you know the Legion of Boom. You know how disgusting that defense was? And Adrian Peterson embarrassed that team. Adrian Peterson was an animal, and he still is an animal on the Redskins. He's just not the same animal. My thing with Adrian Peterson is that his level of play will go down. Age is a factor in the running back position. Yes, Frank Gore has been in the league since it started. Yeah, Adrian Peterson has been there for a while. They can't last forever. I put him at 4th because of age. That's the only thing. Adrian Peterson has been in the league long enough to perfect this game. This is Adrian Peterson's game. We understand it. We know it. Can you stop it is the question. Now, he's on the Redskins. Offensive line has been a position of need for a long time, and I feel like once it's addressed, it might work. It's hard not to be biased as a Giants fan, but I really do think this is a non-biased list. As non-biased as it can be, I feel like I was able to produce that. You have to look at the raw ability of these players, and that's what I wanted to go off. But yeah, that's it. That's my list. I'd like to hear your opinions in the comments below. I don't know where he's gonna put it here. I'm a YouTuber now. Duh.